Hi guys, most of you know who I am, but I'm Vicki. I'm the one who sits in the back with the service dog, Eva. I was asked a few weeks ago to talk about how God is working in my life, and I decided to share the story on how Eva came to be. I was, 2014, I was diagnosed with cancer for the second time around, and then I went through all kinds of tests that go along with that. 6 months of chemo treatments and then more tests. In the spring of 2015, I was done. I was tired, physically, emotionally. I was done. I didn't feel like I could do it anymore. And I was actually house sitting at the time. Eva, sit and stay. And I remember talking to God and crying and saying I just couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. I had decided I was going to contact the hematology department and cancel the next wave of chemo treatments. I was just done. I went home, and that weekend the master trainer from the organization that Eva is from contacted me and asked me if I could take Eva for a few days. Her current handler had hurt her leg, she couldn't walk her, and they needed somebody to take Eva on an emergency basis. So I was like, sure, she can come for me for a few days. When Rhonda came to get her, she asked me if I was ready for a dog, because it was in the works. I was supposed to get a service dog. I said sure, and Eva stayed. I quickly realized that it was God that did that. I started praying again about Eva being in my life, and I was like, realized, yeah, this is what I needed to get through. So we just went on with the chemo. She came with me with my chemo treatments. She just fit right in. Nurses right away brought out a heated sheet for her to lay on the floor instead of her on the floor. And the second chemo treatment, she came with me. She actually barked at me, which alerted everybody to the fact that my heart rate had gone so high they were ready to hospitalize me. If she hadn't barked at me, they wouldn't have discovered it as early. They would have discovered it, but not quite when they did. And from there, as my anxiety worsened, she's allowed me to continue to be a part of society. And it's just every aspect of my life she fits into. And it's from God, because I had given up and I had prayed and I had said that I was sorry and I just couldn't do it on my own anymore. And then 2 days later, she was there. So that's how God was working then, and with her still in my life, it's every day He's giving me what I need to get through what He puts in front of me. So that's how God's working in my life.